background, Robert and I owned a printing company. So what that means is that we had over 1,000 different companies that we printed for. And the way that I could get their printing is if I taught them how to market. So that's my background. I know just about every business out there, from the little person that needed a business card to American Presence Line, an international shipping and trucking company. And they had 8 different divisions all over the world. And I secured their business card orders for everyone. And when they got bought out by another company, all the different subsidies got bought out, they changed the name, and we got to print everyone's new business cards for all locations global. Japanese translation, Chinese translation. So I want you to know you're talking to someone who, when I talk about business skills, it's coming from my personal experience. In that process, you could bet we made a lot of money printing all those business cards, right? So we're talking about international business, a global virtual business, and understanding if Shannon needs or wants an intern, why an intern could be valuable to her, and how she can use hidden assets that don't cost her hard cash to grow her business with interns. So that's something that Shannon's going to learn. Yeah, she just went. Now she's probably going to watch these videos a little faster. So what we're going to talk about today, I'm going to approach it, and I had to go into the mindset of translation. So we're going to talk about internship. We're going to talk about alliances. We're going to talk about crowdfunding. We're going to give you a very specific crowdfunding project to raise $10,000 or more. We're going to talk about referrals, and we're going to talk about hidden assets. And we're going to do it in a two-prong approach. And that two-prong approach is, if you were in another country and you didn't speak their language, I want you to know that that's what we're going to do today as I start to learn to communicate with a Spanish-speaking country, what I have to do to translate in order to connect. It's the same thing for Mashonda. As Mashonda works as a rep, all of the employees are part owner in the company, yet she has an obligation as an employee to do certain things. We need to make sure that we're speaking Mashonda language as a referral, Mashonda language as an employee, and Mashonda language in today, we're going to talk about crowdfunding and a platform that Mashonda and I came into, that Mashonda is building because of that combination. 3 different hats, 3 different languages, right? So when we talk about a host, or when we talk about a property owner, or when we talk about hidden assets, it's going to be relevant to what your need is and what language they're speaking, and how do we connect the two. At this point, oh, and there's one more. I made a proposal to Lori about this internship program with heavy hitter sponsors, okay? Now, I said heavy hitter, and I got no response out of Hortensia's face, and Maria's looking at me with, right? So understand, I like that smile, Lori, thank you. Shannon, if you put your face on, I'll be able to know what you're trying to understand, and it'll make our time here really fun, because I can't remember what your business was that we wanted to help you with. So if you are up to that, please do that. It helps us all a lot to really connect so that we can help each other grow. Thank you. And in fact, when we looked at bringing interns into business mastery, it was because I understood them to have 8 or 9 languages that they were translators. So I could grow an international business of bringing community exchanges throughout the world. All right. So that's my goal. I'm going to use this platform You guys get to be my, Shannon, what do we call them? We don't call them guinea pigs when we're in marine biology, right? What do we call them?
I guess you could call them test subjects, maybe.
Tests. Okay, so this is my internship training testing ground. Is that a good word? All right. Now, do you see what I just did? I now brought Shannon into the conversation based on not slang, but based on something that's in her industry, right? What she does. She's a researcher. So we're going to need to speak her language. And as I speak her language, I can connect with her.